Hello students, this is Mrs. Miller, and the purpose of this video is to show you how to get started with Waggle. Now in our slides presentation, I've provided the link for you to go to the login page. So when you click this link, it's going to take you to this page. Your username is the same email address that you use to get into your Google account, and your password is your birthday with one exception. For those of you who have a 0 at the front of your password, that 0 is not there. We weren't able to put that into this system. So for example, my birthday is in the month of May. I'm going to start my password with the number 5, not with the number 0. So I've entered my email address and I put in my birthday. For some of you, it's going to still be 2 numbers for month, but for those of you whose birthday is in January through July through August, I'm sorry, you're just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, or 9, I'm sorry, for September. I apologize. So then go ahead and click Login. And this is what you're going to see. This is the home screen. And these are the assignments that I've given you for this week. This is going to help review the same lessons that I've already taught. So with Skill Boost, you have an opportunity to practice reading some passages and then answering questions. Let's take a look. Now it might take just a moment to load, but it will load, and here we go. So here's a selection that you have to read, and you just pull this down like this so that you can see the rest of the passage. Once you're finished reading the passage, you click Close, and then here's the question right here. And it tells me that this is a drag and drop, so I have to drag the details to the correct spot. So I put them where I think they belong. And if I feel like I need to start over, I can click Reset. Now, obviously, I did not read the passage for this one because I'm just demonstrating how to do it. So I click Next to go on to the next question. I see that this is the same passage again, and this is a different kind of question. I have to put the steps in the correct order. When I'm finished, I click Next. Now, this is a different question type. With this one, I have to pick the correct word from the drop-down menu. Again, once I'm finished with this, I come up here and I click Next. Now when I finish with the Skill Boost, I click Finish and Submit, and then your score comes to me on my teacher dashboard. So that's part of what I will be using for your grade. So you most definitely want to make sure that you're taking your time and doing the very best that you can. Now we have our informational text structure assignment here, and this is for even more practice. Now with this one, you don't just click Submit. So what you'll do is you'll read the passage. When you're ready, you close, and then I have my question. It tells me what to do. And as I start answering the question, with this one, I click Done when I'm finished. And I didn't read it. It says take another look. You have to look down here, and it tells you what is correct or what's incorrect. So you have to go back and try to get these right. Now, this up here is going to be measuring your progress. If you get several right and then start missing some, it's going to go back a bit. The tracker is going to go back some. So you don't want it to go back. You want to keep it going forward. You can always use hints. Using hints, it does not work against you at all. If you want to look at the selection again, you just click View Selection and you can go back in and take a look at that. If you get several questions wrong, remember, you can't move on. They don't take you to the next question until you get the questions right, just like on my pronouns and antecedents PowerPoint that I had created for you all. If you get several wrong, what they do is they think that you need more help, and they give you even more passages. They start going back to an easier level of passage, but then you're still not finished until you get back to this level here. So please, I implore you, do not just make a guess. Take your time and work through it, and you'll be finished a lot quicker. So sometimes I will assign some games for you to play, and when I do that, this is where you will go. You all already know that I think games are a very important part of learning. So sometimes, like on our Friday Fun Day, I'll have you play games that are right here for you. They're right here for you, okay? And then you can view your progress, keep track of how you're doing right here. Now you saw in the other video that the flocks that are released are based on the questions that you're getting correct, the number of questions you're getting correct in a row. And as you're getting things right, you travel up. So you want to get as high up as you can as you're working through the questions. Okay? All right. If you have any questions, please make sure you let me know and you are ready to return to the Google Classroom or I'm sorry, return to our slides and click here to go to the login page.